Hello everyone and welcome back to Rimworld, Odyssey, and the Unstoppable Eagle. As we are toxified in this place and sort of starving and, you know, it's not the best. Not the best that it could be. But it's alright. Things are gonna get better. Things will just continue to get better from here on out. God, look how green it is. The toxic spewer is, I'd say, worse than the toxic fallout. I mean, I guess they're equally bad, but it feels like it's been worse. I don't actually know if they stack up and it's like double toxic. Knowing Rimworld though, I feel like they probably do. Okay, so trying to get these crafted up. That because food is an issue. We need all of these growing like right away. You just stop breaking things. Calm down. Failed while constructing. We don't have time for that, sir. Ooh, not enough power. Okay, so that means we're gonna have to turn that one on. Or should we build? Yeah, no, we'll just have to turn that one on. Ugh. 40 degrees in there, good God. But at least this one AC unit is keeping it somewhat cooler. Inside most of the area here. Okay, yeah, get all of that growing. That'll give us 23, it'll be 24 basin by 4 each. They grow pretty fast. Should be a decent amount. All right, we're gonna see if maybe we could hunt the boomalope or something. You know, it'd be really helpful if they had some, like, stockpiled food in here or something. Ancient uplink. Maybe we should deconstruct that, see if it gives us anything. We have our little safety roof over here too. You know what, we should probably, yeah, let's expand that out a bit. Just to make it so that people really are staying under the roof there. Or not, you know, as you please, Tail. Fine, we can just do that too. Major break risk. What? Oh, hey! You guys need to be on recreation. On those, you're not on the proper schedule. Jane's having a tantrum. She's also going to smash things in her room now. Final straw was, I think, serious pain. Yeah, quite a bit of pain coming from those. Plus 19% pain up. Good God. Annoying. We have lots more gravlite panels. We could make more extensions to the ship if we want. I don't know that we need to right now. But, you know, we could do something like, Alright, well, we've scoured the ruins. All that's left to do is destroy the reactor. Brian Daddy Jones. What a name. Hello, sir. He's a defector. Okay. Yeah, all that's really left to do, as far as main progress goes, is blow up the reactor here. Or hack it, I guess. Western... What? You got artery blockage and Dementia? Like, why do you have so much buildup? Why? You shouldn't be going outside. Just stay in that area. Oh my god. Yeah, it's not like you should be outside cleaning for anything, or... No, don't. Here, expand it here. Like... Yay. Why? Why are you this way? There we go. Now the whole ship is covered. Is there any way to fix artery blockage? I don't think so. That's not a good one. Dementia's definitely not good. Look at just between those two, well, and the toxic buildup, consciousness down to 68%. So what have you been doing? Handling, I guess. Hunting, growing. None of that should matter. Growing, you should be inside for, so that shouldn't affect you. Constructing. A station. Okay. We get everyone but Tail out here. Can only be like 1 or 2, right? You know, this might actually work out quite well. In that, come on. In that we get some... What is this? What kind of formation are we trying to set up here? Ooh, oh boy, look at them all. Release animals. You know, maybe we probably should have tried to tame some of them, I think. Except that I think they're already all... because it was an infestation, they come out hostile. Get up there. Don't leave Kashin all on his own. Locust. And their own swarms of locusts can be deadly. Okay, well. Should we tame it? No, we'll just hunt it. And then we will allow all of these things. And we'll allow the insect jelly. Let's let all of you go, but Noob will keep you over here. And get you to, actually, Veronica... yeah. Take down the hive. Okay, so let's see here. Fine meals. Let's allow all meat. Simple meals we won't, just because that'll make people too upset. People don't like eating insect meat, you know, fair enough. They like the insect jelly, though. It fulfills recreation need and food and all of that. Oh, food. Starvation. Okay, we're gonna need to quickly just harvest some of this here. Which I know is inefficient because it's not quite fully grown. But we're gonna have to deal with that. Wester, where are you? Still at 41%. Where's Takumi? Chief cook? Just go... I mean, forget butchering, man. Start cooking. Here we go. Fine meals coming up. Oh, dementia. I'm still mad about that. Okay. I think we gotta build. No, like, see, he has almost none, no buildup, initial, minor on embers. Yeah, it's a bit too much. Initial, moderate. It's only Wester that has loads of toxic buildup. And as a result is not as functional as we would like. Wester's supposed to be one of our warriors, too. Can we have a dementia warrior? Is that safe? With artery blockage? Likely to have a heart attack in the field, or... God. Okay, I suppose we can just deconstruct that, deconstruct that. Guess we can leave that one there. Keep the light on? No, we can move the light somewhere else. Right. Put it over there. And then that wall we can deconstruct as well. And we'll set up this light right over there. Okay, at some point we're gonna have to go in and just get this done. Okay, we got a good bit of steel there, too. Yeah, let them focus on plants first and harvesting. I think we're going to need another stove. Put it over there. Penalty that it's not in kitchen. What's this? This area is then a laboratory. Copy that. We'll just copy over these bills here. Why we wanted to harvest that one, or why that one wasn't registered, but anyways, there we are. So now we've got still low food, but it's a little better. Those bugs actually helped quite a bit. Okay, I think we just take everyone. We just get ourselves ready and go down there. Just to blast up these turrets. Maybe we leave... Ah, screw it. Let's go. Everybody get down there. Taking a minute for everyone. Hold that open. Okay. You get up there. Because we want our armored people going in first. Okay, that wasn't quite what I meant, but whatever. Where are you going? You go there. Go. Oh boy. Go right there. Go there too. Yumi, you're gonna come out in front. Right there. Embers. Oh, you have the EMP launcher. Embers, just get in there and start shooting away. You're so important here. Embers, I want you to shoot at that. You fire at them. Fire at the wasps. You go in melee attack that wasp. You go in melee attack that was. You go there. Nice, stunned. Okay, it's gonna go now. Okay, let's hack that now. Veronica, hack. Now hacking, those we can take. And all of you can disband, I guess. That was way easier than I thought it was gonna be. I don't know why I thought it was gonna be hard. We knew these were old, like, bad turrets, basically. Okay, we have a visitor. Ostrich. There's a few items to trade. That's good. How are we doing here? Gonna take a minute. Here's your health. You know what? We'll let you go there. We're gonna set that to auto hack. Not too much left. We'll let whoever wants can get it. Yeah, she needs to go home, get some treatment. There's still that one active turret in there. That's fine. How are you doing? Initial. Okay, it's down to minor at least. As you can, get up and trade with her. You know what? Just do it now. Forget your sleep. Can't talk because of... Oh, she must be... Yeah, I was still giving 17. Okay, let's take all of the food you have and the herbal medicine. Please and thank you. We will give you some of these things that we don't want. Should we keep the breach axe? I don't think it's good enough to keep. Steel spear normal. Actually, keep the breach axe over the steel spear, just in case we get someone else that needs a melee weapon. Breach axe is a good one to be able to tear down walls and stuff fast. Oh, we're still a ways away from where we need to be here. How about we... Well, maybe we sell that too then, I guess. Yeah, let's sell it all. Whatever. Molotov cocktails. I don't really feel like we need those ones. Let's just sell some gold. No, that doesn't make sense. Trading gold for silver doesn't make sense. Because gold you can also use as currency. It's stupid. There's losing value. Trade some of this stuff. One go juice. There we go. Look at that. Right on. A little extra food there. And we've got some medicine. Where are you going with this? Why is the Mega Scarab outside unconscious? Oh! From blood loss. Extreme blood loss. Interesting. Frank is fully healed already. Okay. So what we need now is quickly take out the, or finish hacking. Then we're down to just one layer of toxic fallout. Well, from the toxic spewer. But then I think we're pretty much ready to get out of here. By pretty much, I mean we're definitely, absolutely super ready. Our next goal is still this spot in the sky out here. The ancient orbital platform. It's about right over there. So, what we'll want to do, though, is just go somewhere where we can get food or something. Creek is nice. Increased animal life might be where we go to next. You know what? Let's just cancel that one. They can finish mining that. And that will be enough. Gives us a few hundred. Ugh. Can't believe we got all of that just from... Wester was like, well, I guess was 53 as well. Maybe that also related into it and how the toxicity affected. Anybody go down there and work on that? No? You feel like you're doing just fine. Speaking of which, how are our prisoners doing? We're converting you, still converting you. You are converted. Now we're working on recruiting you, and it's going pretty well. Gideon will be another non-combatant. Baz will probably be another melee. And by probably, I mean, yeah, slow learner with 0 in shooting, you're definitely going to be melee. Plus, wasters have, well, actually, no, they're aggressive, but they're not any better at melee. Okay, psychic dependency. Oh, let's also administer psychic TDU so that you don't have deficiency. That definitely is not going to be good. You have nothing to do. Oh, Asher's already doing it. Okay. Well. And both of those are filled. Okay. Come on, Asher. One. Hacked. Grav core obtained. Okay, so let's allow that. Why don't you haul that back? Okay, now we have the Grav core. That means this one's done. There's all these other ones around too. Look at all this stuff. Good God. You know what? Don't even bother shredding. They're not worth it. Go back in, Takumi. Why are you wandering around to back there? Oh, because our home area is filled in there. Interesting that it's connected over here and not over there. It is the same, right? I don't know why it wouldn't be. Whatever. Alright, let's get ready to launch. Let's do this. Oh, so now it's at the point where Veronica's piloting ability. Where it's the same quality, either way. Difference between 0.1 of a day, but we'll keep Veronica as captain. Look at all the crew that we have now. Gives us full 10%. Small thrusters, just add a little bit. 30% chance of having a minor incident. Board everyone. Let's begin. Okay, yeah, let's get out of here. That place is not fun. So, I am thinking, I mean, we could go a lava field. Could go to lava field. Seems cool. We haven't been there before. But I think we need... boost animal life. It's a wet climate. What does that mean? Precipitation's more common. Caves. Oh, smoke leaf. I would love somewhere that has a good bit to mine. Mountain, caves, increased animal life. I don't know if we want full mountain. Sunny. We want to make sure that there's lots of food, so something like increased animal life could be good, although we don't necessarily need it. But I want to be able to mine lots, because I feel like we are going to need a lot of steel to make us ready to go to an orbital platform. Mountain caves. Mountain increased animal life. Where was the other one? Who knows? Wild cotton plant. Boreal forest. Mountains, caves, and increased animal life. Let's just go to this one. Granite, marble, sandstone, marble, slate, and... let's go here. Alright. And that'll bring us pretty close to being right under. So it should be an easy trip up to the orbital platform, then a short one. But we have to make sure we're ready first. So what that means is we have to make sure that we have the I think we need the orbital tech first. Actually, we potentially could go up as we are, but I think a lot of people are likely to die. Ooh, we got some insects around there. Ooh, and definitely increased animal life around. Some fertile growing patches around there too. Okay, let's move us just a touch away from those guys down there. And just right there seems good. Look at that herd of antelope. Huge columns idle, pen unclosed. Still is very hot outside now. Okay, but now we can grow things in earnest. So here's what we're gonna do here. Let's have some more rice. We grow corn? No, because it takes too long, right? 11.3 days versus rice being just 3 days. And yes, it would be shorter than 11.3 with growing, but we don't want to be here that long. I'm going to do rice. Let's expand that. Fill up just a decent bit. We want to stock up on food, especially before we go to an orbital platform. Let's do some cotton as well, because we need... we're going to need to be making clothes and things. We're going to need a good bit of that. What else do we want to grow? We should grow some more psychoid as well. We don't need a ton. We can grow some out here. And then we definitely want some heal root. You know, are there any... Those would be berries or something. No, let's just that this way, expand out that much. We'll give you that much. Lots of growing, lots and lots of growing. You can also just harvest a bunch of stuff that is naturally around. No, not all the stuff in the ship there. All that stuff. Have to watch out for the insects there. But what else do we have? Look at all the wildlife. Aka, Exdo. Let's just hunt a few of those gazelles. Not antelopes, gazelles. Some water to fish in, though not a lot. And mining-wise, because that's also part of why we wanted to come here. Uranium. Uranium could be useful. Put that down. Oh, wait. Also, yeah. Yeah, so it didn't take any of the extra roof with us. Which is good. We didn't want it to. I'm actually not seeing a whole lot of steel to mine. That's kind of annoying. Some machinery in there. Oh, there is steel right there, I suppose. Oh, and right up here as well. Great. Okay. There's some there. We're just gonna be mining all the stuff around as much as we can. We'll have to take out those insects at some point. I think we want to get that steel. Oh, and we should definitely also chop down some trees. Well, I'm sure we're gonna chop down just a few that are around. I'm sure they're gonna be chopping down lots just for the growing stuff. Yeah, once the hunting's done, those two will be just focused on growing as well. And then we'll have 3 that are primarily growing. Veronica will probably not be growing ever. Yeah, we can just take her off of that now, because she'll never make it to it. And we can probably take them off of that as well. Well, no, whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. There's nothing to fish anyways. Swan. Are there any animals we'd want to keep? Locusts. You know, having another mega scarab or multiple mega scarabs tamed would be pretty cool. But, I don't know. Locusts? Their trainability. Intermediate. Tameness, guard, attack, and they can forage. It's kind of a neat one. Mega scarabs we know don't have much. Just well, the same tameness, guard, attack, but no special ability. Spellipede. Tameness, guard, attack, rescue, haul, and dig. Maybe we should try taming them? But I think if you get too close to where the hive is, then they attack. Because otherwise, when they're just wandering around, they don't actually attack. I think. Pretty sure that's how that works. I don't know. But regardless, this is a good spot for us to be in. This is where we want to be. Oh, I also have us allowed to use the insect meat for that. And human meat. Yeah, I suppose we can. That's fine. And then we'll make the chem fuel from wood. And then here's what we're going to do here. Is food. Not all of that. Just rice. Would allow. Here we have X. But we'll suspend that. In theory, we get to the point where we're producing enough food and we have enough food that we can use the rice to create chem fuel that we can use to power the chem fuel generators. That's kind of the ideal spot to be in. Temperature-wise, everything's good except that room. So we're all set inside. Overall, things are good. Yeah, I think we're in a good spot here. We eventually get all this stuff planted. Confusion for Wester because of dementia. Yeah, I suppose that makes sense, doesn't it? It's alright. Asher and Jane are working hard around here. You know what? We should... Yeah, let's cancel all... No, we don't need to cancel everything, but let's cancel the tree. Although, does that matter even? No, it doesn't matter. What am I doing? Because they just automatically... They'll go to growing stuff first. Growing is primary, and then the cutting is secondary. Second needs rotted away in storage. Yeah, that's fine. We'll be okay with that. So, cooking-wise, Takumi is cooking away. Tail, what is Tail doing? Hauling? Why would you be hauling before you're cooking? Oh, because you're still only 2. So you can only butcher things. Oh, I wish we could just make you better at that. Once Tail starts to get good, then it'll be very good to have a second cook. They're Thrumbos. Let's tame them. Can. They'd be useful to have. As animals. Aboard the ship. Gideon's resistance has been broken. Now it's time to recruit. You're getting there. Actually, you know what, Veronica? Why don't you go convert her after? And then she'll be set. Then we can go to recruitment there. Now that there's wood around, we can build more of this. Eric's is doing pretty well. Oh, poor. These bits so bad. Oh, because Tail's not great. Not great at the job. Yeah, fair enough. Tried to convert but failed. What? Okay, well then keep converting. I really thought that would work. 0.76? Ridiculous. Okay. Anyways, I think that's where we're going to have to finish off for here now. So, we've got lots of resources around. We can... we're going to really stack up on food this time. I know I kind of said that before and we kind of did a little bit, but I want this stockpile in here to be basically full of food. Specifically, if we can get a ton of raw plants, of raw like rice and stuff, you can see even unrefrigerated, it spoils in 40 days. Like that is very, very key for us. We'll just harvest one batch of like psychoid. We don't need that much. Actually, we can even just shrink all of that and expand that one up through there. Yeah, we want lots of cotton. What we need to get is we need to finish microelectronics, get a high-tech research bench so that we can research orbital tech. Now, the important reasons that we need to do that is more vac suits, which are good for when people are in space, and then we can actually start to develop a setup where maybe they just use the vac suits while they're in space. Like we can take these ones off of them when they're down here, and then put them on before like they go into space. I mean, it's good armor and stuff, but it also slows them down a ton, considerably reducing their movement speed. Yeah, but it offers good vacuum resistance. Only 32% from that. Yeah, because it's 69% from that one, so it puts them over 100. It is quite good armor. Gives a lot of heat and cold insulation. I don't know, maybe we'll have them wear them all the time, but they are super slow. But regardless, we need those to be made. But we also just need the vac barriers and the oxygen pumps so that we can put the barriers on our ship and put oxygen pumps inside so that we are keeping the ship pressurized with oxygen. And, you know, the people and animals and things on here don't just die. Because we can't get a vac suit for our Fox. You know? So we gotta do that before we head up. And since it's an abandoned station, orbital platform, there might be some oxygen and stuff inside. You know, like these ones, these asteroid docks, have a faction, the trade company. So in theory, there'll be places where you can go inside that have oxygen. But we need to get there, and we need to make sure the ship doesn't die in the process. So that's our goal. That's what's probably going to take the most... Well, maybe not the most time. Everything else takes time, too. But we'll need to finish researching that, then build a high-tech research bench, and then orbital tech. And we'll also need to then figure out... We might need to do some ship restructuring and or expanding, because we need to figure out where we want our high-tech research bench to go, because unlike these, once we place it, it is staying there. We need to make a dedicated laboratory area, or at least be okay with like somewhat reduced speed and stuff for now, because they also cost a lot more to build. Well, I guess not that much. 150 metallic? Oh yeah, so 250 steel and 10 components, because we're not going to build it out of silver or gold or uranium. But anyways, all of that's our game plan. But all of that will have to wait until the next episode. So, as always, thank you for watching. and I'll see you next time.